In this video we're going to be making a ring using this base ring here, similar to this, but we do some different coloured beads. We're going to be using 0.4 wire. This is a copper centre and silver plated, a bead and some seed beads here. I've cut off 20 centimetres of wire here. What I'm going to start by doing is placing my central bead on. I'm going to place it to the centre of the wire and then position it where I want it on the ring, which is in the centre roughly, and then I'm going to just wrap this thread around this first section, so I'm just going to feed it. So I've just wrapped it like that, and then I'm going to do the same with the other side. At this point, if you want it nice and taut, you can use your flat nose pliers just to tuck your wire. So you've got a neater wrap. Same with the other side. And then you can take your pliers and just push the wire sections together. Just so that they sit closer to each other. So that's how I started the first section off. That's a central bead placed. I'm going to do one more wrap with this wire. So I'm going to go under, through the centre, and over. So that there, I've just positioned my wire so it's coming up through the middle now. And I'm going to do the same with the other side. So at the minute it's going over. I'm going to come up through the middle there. So these wires are now positioned ready to add my next bead on. So instead, in this one here, I've added all large beads. But for this one, I'm going to try using some small beads. So the seed beads, I'm going to thread on about 4 to start with. And just see how that looks, if I'm happy with 4. Yep, I'm happy with 4. So now I'm going to go, the wire's going to go over the top. I'm going to wrap it around and under and up through there, just to lock onto that other side. I'm going to use my pliers to pull the wire nice and tight, and then we're going to place on another 4 seed beads. And then you're going to go over the top and then up and under through the bottom again. Just turn it so you can see. Hold your seed beads in place as you do it. And take your pliers and just pull that nice and tight. And then we're going to thread on 3 seed beads. So we've got 4 and a 4, now we're going to do a 3. Just because the gap's getting slightly smaller. So I've got 3 seed beads on there. Now I'm going to go over the top, I'm going to come around and up through that central hole there. I'm going to come up through there. And then when you pull this wire tight, again hold on to your seed beads. Then we'll add another 3 seed beads on. Over the top, around, and up through the bottom, and again pull your wire tight. I'm going to do one more section using 2 seed beads, and then I'm going to finish off this side. Okay, and to finish this last section I'm going to go over, under and up through there like we have before. Pull it tight. Difference being this time I'm going to wrap around that same side 2 or 3 times. So just put it back over, up through that hole, pull tight, and then one more. You see I'm just wrapping it around there, and one more over, and up through, and pull that tight. And I'm going to finish off on the outside, so when I snip my wire, the excess wires on the outside there, and I'm going to snip it off. And then if you do have any rough edges, they're on the top, they're not going to be where you're touching your skin. But you can file it down with a nail file or a little bit of nail varnish, clear nail varnish on there. So you take your mini side cutters and then snip as close as you can. and then that little bit of excess jagged wire there, you're going to press that down with your flat nose pliers. Just be mindful not to squash your bead, because if the glass, you can crunch them. There you go. So that's that side finished. We're going to do the same on the other side now. There we go. So that's your base ring finished. So it's made in the same style as this one, in the same method, but just different beads.